Share, copy.
Yeah, Havana is probably one of my least favorite maps in the game.
Mm-hmm. So just if I could spell academy, that would be great. Academy broadcast. There we go.
Oh, I just got pinged.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that makes
academy
sense.
broadcast. What say they'll be there in a few.
Yeah. I wonder if I should go grab Julie's laptop just so I can read stream chat.
Yeah, we've got 3 people in already. I think one of them's myself, but if you're here, say hi.
Nice.
Let us know.
I imagine one of them was also
Uh,
Julie number 2.
no, she's in the lobby. She's in the lobby, so she is.
Oh yeah, I forgot that
Yeah,
Julie number 2 plays
it might be
for
Hack though. Hack
LGBT.
might go. So we've got Jerome and F9 at the moment. Max, did I sleep? What are you on about? It's 11 o'clock. Did I sleep yesterday? Yeah, I slept yesterday. And hello, Jerome.
Which, thanks so much for doing all these stream games, especially at weird and late hours for you.
No, they're fine. Like Fridays and Saturdays, I can stay up particularly late because I don't do anything. Whereas Monday mornings, well, Sunday nights, I can't stay up quite as late just because, Monday's got stuff to do. Whereas I
Yeah,
don't do
fair.
anything on Saturdays or Sundays. But no, I love streaming. I love streaming. I love hosting. That's why I'm happy. I think there was one point like last week or something where um, in community broadcast of the last 7 messages of the last 7 posts, like 6 of them were mine. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I did a weekend like that once where I stream teamed, I think 5 or 6 games,
Yeah.
and a lot of them were solos uh,
But
things,
it's
and
like, well,
so after,
they weren't all just with me, but it's like I was the one streaming it, so it's just all me posting continuously. I was like, oh no.
mm,
It
yeah,
looked.
after I did like 4 or 5 games solo, I was just like, I am doing fewer stream team games.
I don't mind streaming solo because I often get people in chat that come and talk to me, which is nice. Jerome saying
Nice.
LGBT win 3-1. I could see that. I think it's going to be a close game. Either a close
Yeah, it's gonna be a
3-1
good
or a
game.
3-2. That's what I'm. I think LGBT might just edge it, although they don't have Dark, and Dark is kind of cracked. But in my head, I think LGBT take it either a close 3-1 or a 3-2. I love to stream so much. I do love to stream. Oh gosh, why am I being pinged? Oh, okay, that's for something else.
Ah.
While we just wait, I'm gonna put some music on. What do we want to listen to?
Um, like I said in the stream chat, DCF is fun.
You say DCF.
Yeah, he has a song called "Bring a Friend," which
What? There's 2 artists that come up. Oh
um,
yeah, yeah.
the first one with all the
Is this
balloons.
it's this one. Bring a friend. Oh, pretty small. Only 2.3 thousand monthly listeners. Pretty small artist. You say he's Canadian.
He is Canadian.
What sort of music is it?
Pop, indie pop.
Okay, got an idea. It might require me to drink like 6 more beers. This may not be something
Oh,
that you're
okay.
into, and go, that's cool, but you can't blame me for asking. What's your friend's name? What are they like? What you doing later on? What you doing tonight? We could have a party on the 6th side. We could do things a little bit different. Simon says hands up, hands down. I got roommates, don't get too loud. And they saying that the prince is the man now. Okay, bring the chorus around. Girl, outside is pouring, but it's dry.
Oh, okay. I like this.
We can have a party
So do I. A couple years ago, he came to town opening for a band that I also like called Light. And I'd never heard of him before, but I enjoyed his opening set so much that I actually started listening to him.
Yeah, that's honestly how I've found a lot of my artists, either through like friends' recommendations or seeing them open for smaller artists.
Yeah.
What's your friend's name? What are they like? What you doing later on? What you doing tonight? So we could have a party on.
Jerome says, actually Pog.
Who's Mr. Turtle?
Mr. Turtle is a WAT coach.
I guess he can stay in for now.
Yeah, it's only if they need subs. But then often, to be honest, I would just say, if you've got, I'd rather have my coach watching than a sub.
Yeah.
8-Bit Bunny says, go team, go team. And hey, Hack, how's it going?
She's asking me what's poppin'. Got a friend you could finesse. Sends a picture just to flex.
Yeah, this is actually kind of sick. I like this.
Yeah, it's one of his better songs, and then he had a whole album that's since removed from Spotify, which makes me sad because he had a lot of really good songs on it.
What other songs do you recommend of his?
Sky Ferreira is also a good one.
I was gonna say, that's one's his second most played. I'm here for the juicy J Sid's nades, aren't we all?
Yeah,
Just be
Julie number 2
just,
has the juiciest in it.
just make sure to spell that with an A, Hack. You don't want to typo that. Otherwise that's something very different. Oh no, I meant to press things, so. So normally what I honestly do is I just play a couple songs that I like from my Spotify that I kind of chill, and then I just go into like a daily mix. So like I let Spotify do the work for me, honestly.
Oh, that's fair.
Hack says you don't know what goes in the DMs. Oh god. Oh lordy. Okay, we've got the thing from the lineup from LGBTea now. I'll start checking our stars if you move them into the right place. Yep, he's good. Oh. J Sid's information. Oh gosh.
Bro, where's your roster?
Go J Sid's 2500. Yep. And Tenacious Expert should be 2250. Yep. LGBTea all good.
Nice. I'm gonna put Delirium and
They'll probably be Delirium and Bub.
Oh.
Mr. Turtle should be spectate all.
Just
Mr. Turtle should be spectate all, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
And is Mars? Is she a non-playing Is she a non-playing captain, or does she? I think she's still
non-playing captain.
I think she still spectates her own team, right? I had this query before.
So far as I know,
because she's not technically a coach.
Correct.
Yeah, I think she still counts as a player, even if she's non-playing. Jumbo says, "Let's go LGBT." LGBTea are kind of a scary team. Like, they're a good team. They're a good team. Red's having technical difficulties. Please give us a minute.
Okay.
But they have posted their lineup. It's Trill and Delirium on support, and then Phoenix. So Red and Trill need to swap over. Besides that, they're good for lineup.
Nice.
I haven't checked SRs yet though. Bunny says we win these. I think LGBT does win these. I'm just gonna look. How are these teams done recently?
I don't know. I think they're both pretty
So
good.
what had a close game last week against the Pack, who impressed earlier against Jabberwock, winning 3-1. So what won 3-2 against the Pack last week. Meanwhile, LGBT won 3-2 against the Pack, and LGBT won 3-1 against SDG. So both of these teams have played SDG recently.
Rosters and
I've done
everything. The maths checked out.
LGBT are fine. I haven't done WAT yet. But I know most of them. They're all correct. The only one I'm not sure about is Bub. Like the rest, like, Bub should be 2500. Yeah. Yeah, they're all good.
Perfect.
Just waiting on LGBT's ready. But so both of these teams have played SDG recently. LGBT won 3-1 and WAT won 3-2.
Oh.
In what I believe was a reverse sweep.
Oh. The reverse
LGBT, LGBT, and then going back a bit further, obviously, this is getting kind of far away now, so it doesn't means less. So LGBT lost 4-0 against Zen, whereas WAT lost 3-1. Both of these teams losing 3-2 to LGBT, to Spawn. So these two teams should be pretty equal. Just looking at their previous results. AJ Ellis, that's Super Ellis at least, says, "Sup guys, hello, how you doing?"
Alright, we got double readies.
Wait, is Moon a coach? Or is he a player?
I don't think so. I think Moon's listed as a player.
Let me just check that.
Interesting.
Moon is a player, yes. Yes, Moon is a player.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot to set a pause
button.
This is my bad.
That's fine, so take your time.
Because who needs to reload anyway?
I hit on Square as well. And I just unbind it.
Yeah.
Alright, both teams are ready. So we're gonna go to Ilios first.
Luck both teams.
What are we gonna have? Well, Lighthouse. What do we think?
I suspect Ruins first.
It's normally Ruins, isn't it? It's an awful map.
Not for me.
I found most of my games. I never normally get Lighthouse first. I've noticed. It's either Ruins or Well, never Lighthouse. So what are we gonna see here from? I believe this is LGBT spawn. I'm just currently flying around inside their spawn door.
Fair.
So Blizzard, with so many things wrong with this game, what's the first thing they fixed? The fucking basketball. Yes.
I don't even know where that button is.
Do you have the stream open?
Yeah.
So is this? Oh, it's this yellow button here. This one. Oh no, I got it wrong. This is WAT spawn. We don't want to be in here. Ew. So they're going to be playing the Ash Torb comp, which I think is a good comp. So LGBT is showing Sigma Hog. The question is whether they're going to play it. It's looking like they might play it. It's going to be interesting for them. Playing Pharmacy Sigma. Oh no, so they're going to go to Ryan Sigma, which I do think is a very underrated tank line. Does provide a lot of shielding, a very good at zoning out like an Ashe and a Torb. Dalvin, he is a coach for WAT, so he should be on spectate all.
And that's not a worry.
So right now the Torb turret does put a bit of pressure on this Moira. Jason is forced to fall away as headshot does fall down. That's just a lot of pressure coming out from J. Coley. But the Noxie on this Pharah does manage to find Phoenix, but then Bub does find I Heal You Kill with the headshot on the Torb. So that's going to be WAT taking first cap.
And that turret finally destroyed, but it was putting some pressure onto
the turret. There. I think maybe they scouted Noxie on this Pharah. I mean, Noxie played very well on Pharah last weekend. I remember that game. And so they must have expected it. So they're running double... well, a hit scan and then a Torb turret to put pressure on the Pharah. If Bub can hit this Pharah once and make it so that that turret is locking onto them, that'll be huge. That puts a lot of constant pressure. Oh, stunned out of the Earth Shatter to get J. Coley. That's huge. We're going to see the coalescence coming out from J. Sids now. It doesn't quite manage to keep a Pharah alive, but we're going to see a secondary coalescence coming out now.
Here comes Pravidic. Does find three.
Three kills do come out for LGBT first, and with that, in fact, no, sorry, three kills for WAT does push them back eventually. Phoenix Red playing very well on this Ashe so far, putting a lot of pressure on. Bub not quite managing to build up the Molten Core too fast, but putting in that consistent damage.
To get out.
And so Manila is going to be going on to the... Oh no! They swapped over to the Zarya for a second, flirted with the idea of it, but then ended up sticking with the Sigma. Does reset their ult charge, but they're only at about 10% anyway, so that's just not really an issue. So I Heal You Kill. Can't really do too much on the Reaper, honestly. I'd like to see them use this ult and then probably swap. Noxie coming in to dive bombs Phoenix Red. A bit late on the sound barrier is Delirium. He doesn't manage to catch Trill, but does catch the rest of his team. I Heal You Kill does come in now with the Death Blossom, yes. And with the nice damage boost from the Valkyrie Mercy, that should be... And it is going to be, with the final 5 kills coming in, LGBT are going to flip over the cap at 90% on the side for WAT. Going to see what can Phoenix Red. So Phoenix is going to be coming up to this Bob, does have it now. Is looking for this Pharah, trying to clear her. But with this Mercy Pocket, he is going to have to hit probably 2 headshots in a row to deal with him. Does try and avoid this Reaper. Okay, so what know about this Reaper in the backline? Okay, apparently Trill doesn't. Does manage to just about get a health back. I Heal You Kill. Doesn't have the Wraith Bomb. Does go low. JC's does go down to Delirium. What do manage to find 2 kills, but they do lose their Rhine in the process. And honestly, that might be enough for LGBT to stabilize. But they do invest the Bob and the Grab now. Can they kill this Reinhardt? Yep. They put a bit of the Torb Kumis underneath the Grab, and so the Reinhardt's forced to stand in them. Does find the
both tanks.
LGBT might just about have time to reset here. They might just about be able to touch. It's going to have to be probably I Heal You Kill going in with that Wraith Form. As he does Wraith Form now, he's looking to go around the outside of the map. So it's going to be J-Sids and I Heal You Kill on the point right now. J-Sids does have this Coalescence and does manage to put a lot of pressure onto this Reinhardt. J. Coley going very low and does eventually fall down. So Trill with his Coalescence does a little bit too late and then immediately gets shattered. So LGBT looking there pretty good, managing to take...
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take the point.
They're going to retake it back, and I Heal You Kill picks up 3 in that fight, I believe. But I think they did well there under pressure. They didn't panic. They knew that they had a bit of time. They managed to touch with the Moira and the Reaper, which I think is definitely the 2 you want to be able to touch, especially together. It's hard to jump a Reaper when he's being healed by a Moira, and it's hard to kill a Moira if she's got a Reaper protecting her. The thing is, for WAT here, though, they're coming in with 4 ults, or 3 ults, and 1 at 80%. Oh, sorry, that's LGBT. WAT actually only have this Shatter. And that's going to be the only thing coming online for this fight. They might, Delirium, if you can build up that soundbar, might get it at some point during this fight if it extends out a bit. I Heal You Kill is over the top, though, at 80%. That's going to be the Barrage coming out. The Barrage does take down Rob on the Zarya, and I Heal You Kill picking up 2 kills. J. Coley going down to the Fire Strike. And 80% now. WAT need to just reset here and take the one fight. They did force out 2 big ults there. Noxie's Barrage and the Valkyrie. Oh, with that huge late stagger from Bub from I Heal You Kill. Having the Death Blossom as well. If he can just get 1 kill, or maybe 2 kills most with this Death Blossom, it should be enough to secure the round, especially if he gets that damage boost. That is a huge pick onto Phoenix. No DPS now. It does find J. Coley as well. And so after a pretty rocky start, it
Just
looks like...
Delirium at some
And
point.
with Delirium going down, that is going to be... Bob won't get there in time. It's going to be LGBT taking the first round of Ilios. Yeah, and so they came back from what? They were 80% down or so after the first fight?
I think so, yeah.
They had lost quite a lot of percentage after that initial cap from what came through, but ended up stabilizing. They weren't afraid. They managed to fight themselves back into it. So we are going to see a couple swaps here for the side of
Yeah, both
What?
off tanks opting to go Roadhog because we are on well.
but Jake Holy is also going to go
the
over to the Orisa. And then Phoenix is going to go over to the McCree. Very good hit over them. Besides that, the only swap is going to be that Roadhog swap from Manila.
Oh, I Heal You Kill does a late swap over to Soldier.
It was just Soldier instead of Reaper again in this comp. I think on this map I think it's a bit better. It's kind of hard for Reaper to close the gap when you've got a big pit in the middle.
Watt going to be getting point way
That's the perks of running this Lucio. They do
Yeah.
go for an early hook, but the thing is, we're going to see a Ryan though from Headshot. I think he much prefers the Ryan to the Orisa, so they are going to have a much larger shield pressure for like one instance. They don't have that ability to recharge a shield whilst having it up that Orisa does. The Roadhogs do trade blows, and it looks like Rob is going to go down on the side angle, and this is Headshot but in the back lines, almost on a little bit of a flank. And so LGBT, even though they give up that initial cap, are going to be moving onto point now. So this damage from the Pharah is just keeping Red on this McCree occupied for so long. Red does manage to find I Heal You Kill, but that is going to be Noxy finding 2 at the later stages of this point as LGBT flip the point.
Oh, and this late kill onto Phoenix there as he was unable to get out. Shatter comes online, and they also have Coalescence as well as Barrage compared to Whole Hog, and I guess they'll have Bonk. Wooloo pops Whole Hog, and Tro pops Cole.
Puts a lot of pressure onto that Reinhardt from Headshot. The Coalescence does come out here from Trill, just to manage to keep her tanks off, and LGBT do give up point possession.
Oh, big pull!
Oh, Bub going into the back.
Headshot.
Sorry, I'm watching Bub go in the back line for J-Sid. Should have gone for the hammer kill. If you're going to melee someone, you might as well do it with a hammer. Although that being said, it is J-Sid, so I wouldn't want her to go through the mortally embarrassing feat of getting hammer killed. Oh, Rob does get whole hogged. And a bit of BM there as well, I believe. So we're going to see I Heal You Kill now with a flank visor inside the entirety of what? What was he thinking? No pun intended. You're going to see a nice barrage comboed with this Shatter. High Noon coming out from the side of Phoenix Red, but he does get hooked out of it and then killed off. And so LGBT with a nice collapse, they kind of came from a couple different angles. Bug does opt to use this Torbolt, and so with that, there's going to be 4 ults invested in that fight from the side of WAT, and they still end up losing it. I Heal You Kill is going over to the Reaper now from that Soldier. Maybe he decided it was a bit of a tactical feed just so he got to swap. Manila does hear tactical feed and decides, you know what, I'm going to run ahead of my Reinhardt. And does go. So both Roadhogs are down right now. Rob does have this ult for when he's back. This Pharah from Noxy doing a lot of work, managing to stay out of the sightlines of Red quite well. So Bub is going to go over to the Ashe now to put double hit scan.
Over to the Ashe.
Yeah, it's going to be double hit scan. That's going to be a lot harder for Noxy right now. I'd like to see them play around this top right hand side. Did someone just go off the map? No, Delirium is flirting with the edge right now. Not providing much support to his team, I must say. He does regroup with them now. I Heal You Kill is like... So all the while, these teams are just posturing. Nothing's really happening. LGBT are accruing point percentage, you must remember. So Bub does go down to the Reaper with a bit of help from the Roadhog, but I Heal You Kill does fall himself. The Roadhog's having almost a 1v1 right here. Got another Coalescence out from Trill, building up these quite quickly. And Delirium again in the backline. Looking to put a bit of pressure onto them, but does go down to J-Sids. Oh, it was a nice hook from Rob, puts Manila off the map. Trill does go down. Headshot does also fall. Not lining a sighting. Oh, and J-Sid is going to go off the map whilst in Coalescence. Unfortunate. Rob does push her off the map. But this is still a very winnable fight for LGBT. They have their Reaper alive against a Roadhog and an Ashe. The Farah is going to be coming back shortly, though. I must say, Delirium's
And
playing a bit like a
Nox
Reddit
still
Lucio.
A little bit.
So
Bob
I would
falls
like,
to the...
I would like personally. Oh, Rob goes into the pit. What a nice boot from the Farah. Noxie playing very well against, especially against double hit scan. Personally, if it was me, I would like to see Delirium play a little safer, a little more towards his team. Because in this comp that WAT's playing, they don't need him to be fragging out and getting loads of kills. Because LGBT just kind of run over them. They use the 3 ults they had, as well as the 2 support ults. Oh yeah, but they do need the swap to ball just to be able to contest.
Yeah, and was able to get there in time enough to start the overtime.
Jumbo says, do they teach you
point.
commentary in private school? No, they don't. I just watch a lot of OWL content and a lot of streaming content. Both supports do fall for the side of WAT, and it's a high noon out for Red, but doesn't manage to find anything. Does it manage to kill off I Heal You Kill? And what might have turned this? With 3 kills coming out there, Bob does go off the...
Yeah.
Phoenix Red finding 3. That supercharger, honestly, is very underrated from Jay Coley, putting so much damage amplification out there onto the map. And it must be said, Rob did very well to stall there and just managed to touch it first. The Reinhardt doesn't have any shield. LGBT just desperately trying to not let it flip right now.
The flip comes through.
They do have respawns now. There is now 4 of them alive. There's a nice sound barrier out from Delirium. Noxie is back though. If Noxie can be healed and get the damage boost, you can get another barrage here. Both support ults out for the side of LGBT right now.
Headshot
and a nice shatter onto 3. Oh, and Headshot says, nah, you turned this, now we're turning this back. Headshot with a huge carry play. Stayed alive for ages on the point, even with his shield broken, just trying to buy time for his respawns to come back, which is exactly what happened. And with that, Delirium is the last member. LGBT managed to flip it back, and there's now Tracer out here from above. Tracer does go down, and with that, LGBT are going to take Ilios 2-0, but that was a very close map. Jerome says, I hate Noxie's Farah so much, it is very good. Jerome says, Sewer, do you want to say anything? I mean, feel free to say anything you want, just talk over me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you, just speak. Sorry, that was a really hype game.
That was. Back to lobby. Do I need to make you? Let's figure it out.
Just try it. It might be fixed.
Map 2 is King's Row.
Everyone loves Kings. If it's bugged, let me know. DPS J-Sids, let's go. J-Sids playing well that map.
It worked.
Let's go! We fixed it.
J-Sids does well every map.
Yeah, she's a queen.
I never look for conflict for the thrill, but if I'm feeling someone stepping towards you can't describe just what I'm feeling. For you, I go step to a dude much bigger than me.
Ooh, what is this?
This song.
Yeah.
This is 21 Pilots Smithereens.
Ah.
Where's the Coca-Cola ad? Since this is out, no, we're not quite there yet. Oh my god, Mayhem beat Fusion!
Oh!
They beat them 3-1!
Huge!
If Mayhem beat Shock, then the world's upside down.
And this has been your Crunch Time, brought to you by Cheez-It Fruit.
So, what do you want to defend? Which is good, they're on the right side already.
Oh shit, they are doing DPS,
Wait, they are! I Heal You Kill is going to be going back over to support. I would get to smithereens. I was talking to her before Justice Game. She said she wished she could play DPS for her team, but she should be 2,000, sorry. To do it, no, I have to do it. I think she'll be playing the hit scan role here.
Hack, for real.
Yeah, Hack, we weren't, like, Hack, you brought it, you brought it into, you said it into existence, you spoke it into existence. So Rob, J. Collie, so no swaps.
That looks like no swaps.
Lol. And they're on the right side already. You need to swap J-Sids and I heal you kill over.
What?
No, like, just swap them over so it for rolls. Oh, you did? Okay, sorry, it hadn't updated on my screen. Okay, there we go. Unless I'm just tripping, I think I'm tripping. Jerome says, if the two worst teams from Season 1 and Al win the May Madness, that would be crazy. Yeah, if Florida win after Shank have already won, that would be mental.
Miss you too, Jambo.
Hack says, I love you, Jason's DPS. Oh, sorry, I love Jason's DPS. Don't we all?
I actually haven't seen too much Jason's DPS.
As I said, I was watching her like just warm up on like Anna, and she looked at Ash. Her Ash was pretty good. She was hitting this Farabot. That was pretty crazy.
Oh, I have no problem believing it based on how
I mean, she could just pick
on Anna.
She could just pick Moira again and play that like a DPS.
Yeah.
Both teams are ready.
Amazing. We go.
If you're in stream, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that other YouTube cringe. Nah, I don't care. Do what you like.
But yeah, no, this has been a really good game.
That was, yes, it was a 2-0, but both of those maps went 99-99 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. And so it was just about the last fight. LGBT was
LGBT in the end had that clutch factor.
Trill did say defend, right?
Yes, she did.
Perfect.
Which I think is the standard. Yeah, I think that's the go-to for most people. They tend to prefer defending first. So we're going to see Ryan Zarya double hit scan. So they've really had enough of Noxie. That's what I'm getting from this. They've decided, you know what? No, we don't want to play against it. And so right now, J-Sid's showing this Widow. If we can get across.
Hi, Skew.
Is Skew in here? Skew!
In here.
Let's go! How's your Skew games been going? Climb past 3100 yet? Skew's Lucio is actually cracked. Did I tell you?
Oh, I believe it.
I was playing with Fict on an alt account one day, and we randomly bumped into Skew. And Fict just goes, "Isn't that guy in the league?" And I'm like, "Who?" I'm scanning across the enemy team. Oh! Huge! Jason Pog!
Jason!
Red was standing still at the wrong time.
To the leg.
Let's go! Skew says 3103 peak. Let's go, Skewcio. Oh, Sid is carrying. Phoenix chose the wrong time to stand still. Oh, but Bob does frag out onto Tenacious X.
Lulu coming around behind as the Sigma, trying to pressure Jason.
As the Ligma.
Oh,
but Rob does go down, but they do lose. That's the second support that LGBT have now lost. So they're just walking it forward. They do.
Behind from Jason, finding Trillendak.
Jason's carry. Go on. Kill the soldier. He's hiding under the statue. You know he's there. Kill him. Nice. No bias here. Jason's Pog. Jambo says, "Skew your bronze, mate." I mean, Jambo, only one person here placed silver for open comp. That's all I'm saying. I'm kidding.
Was it me?
Love you, Jambo. I don't know. Where did you place? Jambo placed like 1990 or something. Like so close.
I did play silver. I don't actually remember.
Oh shit! Maybe two people here placed silver. So Rob on this Sigma is just trying to help out his DPS somewhat, and just putting a lot of pressure on Farah shooting. Jason's
pushing well away up from headshot, and
Jason's not so pog.
Manila.
How did you get silver in open queue, Jambo? We don't ask those questions, Zenon. Also, hello Zenon, nice to see you here.
Coalescence
coming out.
Trill.
Yeah. I hear we kill
here
opting
comes
not.
The shatter.
It's a huge grab, only finding the one. The lamp's there, Noxie, you gotta deal with that, and so that should be what's stabilizing someone. Run, Jason, run! Run away, run away, run away! Don't reload now!
Unable to get out.
Look at Jason just looks back towards where Tenacious's corpse was and just goes, I'm sorry I couldn't save you. Moon,
on the high ground with the attack visor.
Someone's having issues getting into the lobby. Could you set it to friends only so they can join?
I think it is friends only. I will check. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've just got a DM from Moon saying someone's having issue joining.
Okay.
But meanwhile, we're going to see double tack visor coming out. J6 does go down as Phoenix had his through amplification matrix. You see Coalescence coming out from I Heal You Kill as well. We're going to see what he's doing. See what the DPS Moira is doing. Go on, beat him. Yeah.
And you said it was Moon that was having a hard time getting in?
Oh no, Moon. But Moon messaged me and said someone came late and it won't let him join the lobby. I've asked him who it is, but as yet untold. Hey Fix, how's it going?
Yeah, I'll deal with it so you can do stream team stuff.
Okay,
Get good camera angles.
Skew says put me in, coach. I wish I could. Skew's gonna take season 6 of Elite by storm, I'm telling you, or like season 6 of Talon, but Elite by storm, I'm telling you now. There's nice coalescence out here from Trio. Does put a lot of pressure onto this Farah and the Mercy. Thomas McCartney says Farah abuse working Big W. Who are you, Tom? Like, what name would we know you by? Because I don't recognise a Thomas McCartney. Oh, the Baptiste and Delirium tries to take a 1v2 against the Farah in a tight corridor. Noxie just putting out so much damage right now. NPC fixes Alexi, no leaks. It's Kid who can't join. I don't know who Kid is. Thomas, are you Moon by any chance?
Kid Inuzaka.
So Bob is going to be out here. So LGBT do have a lot about the flank Ryan. Do they know? Do they know? Okay, they do finally know about Headshot on the flank. What Headshot's doing and how he got there, I don't know. And he still managed to get the shatter off onto Trill. And that's going to be also a flanking visor out here as well. And LGBT just go triangle, go boom. They ult bomb on NA ping, mixing it up for once. Satara Panda says, no, Jason carry. Oh, Smecker on a new account. Oh, hey Smecker, how you doing? I don't know, I'm only ranked number 172 Lucio for PSN Lamau. Not even top 171. How pathetic. Always the Jason's carry. Satara Panda, I did know who that is, but I can't remember now. I was told it last week.
I think that's Marcellus?
I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what we're going to see here from the defense, we're going to see Noxie on the Farah, even on defense. Wow, I only just saw the time bank that LGBT put up. That's very impressive. Time bank of 3.5 minutes for LGBT on their attack. That's huge value. Skew best Lucio in Talon.
Oh, my bad.
It's fine, it gives me time to read chat. Tell me about it, biggest throw. Knocks on Farah. Makes me want to die, says Jerome. Swagger says, for a map I forgot to do strats for till 1 minute before, they did really well. Oh, you just didn't do any strats for this map. Rip, you just forgot about one of the best maps in the game. Unlucky. Yeah, I'm watching the game from stream because I can't be in lobby. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. And then Fick says, same, I don't like fire players that much. Yeah, Fick, you would hate fire players, wouldn't you? Oh, it's a nice pin from Headshot. Does fine too, but I Heal You Kill does fall on the Moira. Nox doesn't have his Mercy pocket right now, as the Mercy is being forced to heal the team as she is the only support alive. Nox goes down very low, but does end up managing to find Tenacious. And we're going to see Rob losing his Diva mech. Rob on Diva, let's go. Fire players do be scum. Fit. Let's see what Noxie is doing on this Farah. Is the person who just joined spectating the right people? Like, is he spectating?
I think so.
LGBT. He should be spectating.
I have him spectating LGBT, considering
Yeah.
they're the ones that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Headshot does shatter,
Headshot.
gets 3, I believe, but does go very low. Is able to kept alive by J Sid. Not just J Sid, so you're saying that. I heal you kill with this Moira Coalescence. And so far, pretty good defense from LGBT, as J Sid cleans up 3, and they have 4 ults coming into this next set of defense. No team playing Sombra, which is sad. I like Sombra. Sombra's great on King's Row, just especially first point, but throughout the map as a whole. There's so many little side corridors that you can play around, but oh well.
That's fair, but I also think you might be biased.
No, I don't know about no bias at all. I don't play Sombra. I mean, look at my career profile. Look at my career profile. I never play Sombra, Kappa.
Oh, Gravitic finds quite a few,
does find
but...
J. Coley. The rest is healed up. Red does manage to find J. Sid, sad, with this high noon, but does forward himself to Noxy. So with this coalescence, sorry, not coalescence, with the Valkyrie, it just provides so much value. Valkyrie is crazy. Look at the length. Look at how far Mercy can afford to play away from her team with Valkyrie. That's insane. She's not in. Wait, yo, it's Mars. She's not in lobby, so it's fine for her to be here. Yeah, I have no issues with it. It's chill. I'm spending time with someone XD. Yeah, is that what we're calling it? Spending time with someone. Mars on a date confirmed. Imagine watching my scuffed stream during a date. I hope it's just a date. Otherwise, that's extra weird. She's with Alex. Ooh. Confirmed. Leaks. Confirmed. Actual leaks. Diva Bomb in the back does find I heal you kill, but J Sid's on the flank does find 2 with his tactical visor. It takes down Rob, who was in the baby Diva form because he was bombing, and Phoenix Red.
Headshot to the J. Coley charge.
But Manila does take down J. Coley himself. And this is a bit scrappy right now.
Dominant on the far up.
This is quite scrappy right now. It's just the Moira left alive for the side of the attackers on point, and so with 3 members left, they just about managed to stabilize as the Moira comes back. And the Red Hat's coming back. J Sid's carry. No leaks. I think we've got some proper leaks in chat. J Sid's on the legs is Pog. We do like J Sid's legs. Don't take that out of context. And Noxy with a huge barrage. Full hold, full hold, full hold. It's looking like it very well might be. For a team that apparently hasn't been coached on this map, they're looking very good after setting a very quick attack, only losing 25 seconds from their starting point to 4 minutes. And then it's looking like they might get a full hold. Headshot, they know you're there. What are you doing, dude? Rob does manage to touch the point.
Ball to touch.
We're going to have the Valkyrie, and that's pretty much going to be the only ult right now, which does give LGBT a massive advantage, having that group healing and damage boost. They do go 2 kills up, so there's no DPS on the side for WAT. No Rob, no Delirium, no Trail, it's just J. Coley left on this ball, and it's looking like WAT are going to be held, because barring a miracle, it's not going to happen. And so, LGBT looking very strong in King's Row. A lot more one-sided this map than Ilios was.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to go quite that way.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe J Sid's on the legs is exactly what LGBT needed. Let's see this three-piece barrage. Oh, they all just lined up. That's just unfortunate, particularly for Trill and the Moira. She faded into it. She had no way of knowing that it was going to happen. Unlucky. Yo, yes, Hack. J Sid's on legs. We do love J Sid's legs. So we're gonna see Scarlet's debut for WAT here, as it's gonna be J Cody's being subbed out for Scarlet, Phoenix and Bub on DPS, and Delirium and Trill. So the only change is gonna be J Coley out for Scarlet.
Now we go to Volskaya, I believe.
Yes, Daddy J Sid's. Ew. Map is Gibraltar.
The map is not Gibraltar.
Farah abuse in Gen chat, says Snecker. Did they full hold? They did indeed, Jambo. This is some Echo Smith right now. Bright. This song is Pog.
And you said Scarlet for Jay?
Yes, that's the only change for what? Do they want to attack or defend is the question.
I'm not sure.
I'll ask now. I got stream muted whilst I play. Ah, okay, fair enough. Imagine playing whilst this epic stream is going on.
Couldn't. Also, I'm gonna
Bright is the name.
My supper.
We want more, we want more. More what?
More Jason's legs.
More Jason's legs, yeah, definitely.
Ooh, this is smelling real good.
Thomas McCartney is Snecker, your coach. Never mind his Volsky, I retract my statement, we want less. We don't want legs on Volskaya. But it's Jason's legs, you always want Jason's legs. Moon Manila. So Headshot's going to be going out here. Maybe that indicates they're going to play more Orisa? Because Headshot so far has only really played Reinhardt from what I've seen of him. I Heal You Kill and Noxie. So Jaycids and I Heal You Kill are going to be swapping back over. So no legs this map.
Potentially legs.
Well, not from Jaycids.
Just not from Julie number 2.
Did you see
that shooting starting high?
were you dazzled by the same constellation?
Not on my maps. What? Okay, so you sent them the fresh leaks. LGBT confirmed, do not play legs on 2CP. Aegis Hightower, I have not played them yet, have you? I don't think you have.
LGBT? No, we don't play them until like week 11. It's a ways off.
Is that your last game?
Nope. Second match.
Our last game is to spawn. What do you want to defend, which is good.
Yeah, it makes my job easy.
And both teams are ready.
Both teams are ready simultaneously.
So who do you guys have left for the rest of the season? You have... Oh, we play you next week. Oh, that's going to be fun.
Oh, fun.
And then you play SDG, followed by WAT. And then LGBT second last week. And your final game of the season for Aegis Hightower is against Anubis Unchained. Anubis are a sleeper team.
Oh.
They've only lost 2 games so far. One being to Zens, who are obviously as yet undefeated, and the other one being first week of the season before they got their team sorted out, and it was still a 3-2, very close game.
Oh, wow.
So I think Anubis Unchained are low-key being slept on. Like, they're definitely, in my mind, probably at this point, I'd say they're probably the third best team in the league, most. I think it's very close between Despawn and Anubis. They can both beat each other on a good day. Obviously, when they eventually played, it was Anubis who did take the win in a reverse sweep. Now, 3-2 fashion was a very close game.
On the Torbjorn.
Skew says the issue is a lack of Lucio. Jumbo says lack of you lack. What? Jumbo, you good? Because their gameplay's so boring we fall asleep watching it. Skew says Jumbo, I love you.
LGBT is showing Sim Bastion.
They won't.
It could swap, but
they won't. Skew says
they're
hi, Sewer.
all in front of the door.
Skew says hi, Sewer. Oh my god, they're doing it.
Hi, Skew.
They're doing it. They're doing it! Bob on this Torbjorn yet again. Gotta respect the man. Oh no. Oh, run, Phoenix. Run away. Oh no!
TP
Never mind!
Through,
Huge, but they lose both supports. Phoenix popping off!
Whoa!
What the fuck? Yo, give him the 6k, give him the 6! No! Rob, you thief!
Lulu steals it!
Rob, no! Xenon says this is toxic AF. Skew says let's have fun for last week. I beg you guys play nothing but hog and ball. Just play hog and ball into each other. I'm debating whether between free camming it and just watching Phoenix, who are already at 70%. So, Noxie immediately goes down.
Nox too. Dynamite comes in, finds 3 of them on fire. The res does come through.
Yo, what want to sheep this? What want to sheep this?
Oh?
All I'm saying, what turned it up now?
Behind Phoenix,
Maybe the difference. Maybe Scarlet is the difference. That's been the only swap so far. I'm not saying J. Cody played bad because he played very well, but maybe just having Scarlet in has brought new life to this team. Maybe a bit of positivity in. Who's to know? So watch. This is our daily dose of Mercy content, and now we're not going to watch Mercy anymore because God, that was boring. This Ashe is insane. Popped off. They did. Red is pog. Phoenix turned on his monitor. Maybe I think. Red's finally realised, oh god, we actually have to play now. So Noxie going back onto the Symmetra, deciding, actually, nah, fuck off on my playing Pharah into that.
But not fooling, we are throwing. They rotate
they are
quickly
aware of it.
And are not surprised at all.
Big Shatter finds 4.
Finds 4.
Doesn't have any follow-up, though, from Rob. Unfortunate for him. And he does go down to the beam. You're going to see... Oh, but both sides losing their Reinhardts here. Bob, just getting beamed down, does eventually fall to Noxie. And the res is going to be coming out here for the attack. Noxie, even on this sim. Torbjorn, do you realise you have a Reaper standing next to you? I don't think you do. Now eventually does turn around. And this is just sad. There's just a baby D.Va left. Ow, and another Ashe. Run, Phoenix, run. Go on, kill the Mercy. Kill the Mercy, you won't. He's not even going to shoot at the Mercy. Okay.
I expected a last-minute dynamite just to get that ult charge.
Yeah, you might as well. This crosshair, though, not going to lie. What crosshair? It's kind of cancer. Red is pissed. Wait, what crosshair? What are you on about? Mars, what are you on about? My crosshair's fine. I'm self-conscious now. I'm kidding. So we're going to have three ults, nearly 5 available for WAT on the defense. And LGBT not coming in with all too much. They're going to have this Death Blossom soon.
The TP
it's a nice TP. Oh, but the Sim gets stuck on the point. It's a nice boot there with the coach gun from Red. And with Bub taking down J-Sids on the Moira rip, that is going to be a reset horse for LGBT. Just run away, Reinhardt. Never mind, you're going to go down. So Moon does go down there. Manila probably isn't going to survive here, but is getting double pocketed, gets exploded. Rob decides, fuck it, I just want to kill the Reaper. Doesn't actually kill the Reaper, which is unlucky. So a waste of a shatter. It's when the crosshair when Ashe zooms in to shoot is so big. Is it? Let's have a look. Oh, this is on the new skin. Yes, I think I know what you mean. You know what else is so big? Oh, Jambo.
I was going to guess me.
Jambo did
196 centimeters tall.
Damn, that's pretty large.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is awful actually. That crosshair on Ashe from Ashe's new skin, they need to change that. That can be a very good skin if that gets changed. So the Reaper is in this backline, playing off this mini, taking a 1v1 against the Torbjorn, which should be... Never mind. Phoenix decides to interrupt the holy sanctity of the 1v1. Going for the Sim TP onto point, doesn't do much. The bomb does come out from Scarlet and does find Noxie, not being shielded by the Reinhardt. Save Yazaria. Never mind, Yazaria is dead. Run away. Run away. Run away. Hammer him. Hammer him. Hammer him.
Oh, doesn't get the hammer kill.
Pussy. Wait until she scopes in, yeah.
Willu charges in.
Bob should have gone for the hammer kill then.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to spectate Rob right now. Can he get heals? Eventually does. So we're going to see a Moira Mercy. From both sides actually. I didn't realise that. Moira Mercy, Ashe, Ryan.
Moira Mercy the whole
I give you kill. Does have quite a good Reaper, but this point is so hard for a Reaper. There's no real way to easily get onto point other than coming down this corridor. So nice Shatter does find 3. Rob Shatter only shatters J-Sid out of the Coalescence, which is big value.
I heal not finding anything with the Death Block as Scarlet.
That's going to be I heal swapping, surely. That's going to be him swapping, surely. It has to be. You don't Death Blossom there. You don't run ahead of your team and Death Blossom if you're not going to... Did WAT lose their last game? WAT in fact won their last game 3-2 in a close series against the Pack. So
I-Heal comes out of spawn, still showing Reaper.
Oh my god, someone play Lucio. I don't think there's any Lucio players in the lobby here. I mean, Delirium plays Lucio, but he plays a Reddit Lucio.
And then also, the way Phoenix has been popping off, you want that damage boost.
Yeah, you really do. But you don't want to sacrifice not having the Moira. I don't mind not having a Lucio on defense, but on attack, I feel like that might be one area where LGBT,
Bob
where they really struggle.
Holds the molten core.
Puts it all in one spot though, which isn't the best use of it.
Wasn't expecting
LGBT
it.
needs to reset here. But I think that's one area that might be it might be an issue for LGBT going into future games. Is the lack of Lucio. They don't, as far as I'm aware, they don't have a Lucio player on the roster, which really hurts them at times. But going back to this, WAT did win their last game, but it was a close game against the Pack, which I think most people have, and from going off current record, I mean, that's a game
over to
Farah, but that should have been a game.
Well, Phoenix had been playing.
Never mind, does take out Phoenix though.
Pick onto Phoenix.
But going back, WAT should have won that game pretty easily.
Delirium's going to be able to get the res. The res does come through. Shatter comes through. Doesn't seem to find anyone.
Grab onto 2. Bomb out from Scarlet. Should find 2 here. Doesn't find anything. Oh, but Moon finds 2 with the fire strike. That's huge. But the Bog does find back 2, and WAT might have the opening here. They need to be back into this. I'd like to see them hit. Just give up 2 ticks. You don't need to contest just yet. Bob doesn't need to go in that early. They have the time to wait. They do find a nice kill on top. I hear you kill.
Phoenix
But I think what may have ended up misplaying this and contesting slightly too early. Meaning that LGBT, with this momentum coming in, with the Reinhardt now finally back, should be in a position to...
Here comes the Barrage right on
Barrage
point.
doesn't find anything. The Coalescence does finish off Delirium though.
Gets people low enough that the team's able to capitalize. Just, Phoenix switched over to the legs, but died shortly after getting to point. Team kill comes through. And,
Jambo's asking Mars whether they do have a Lucio player. I don't think they do. I haven't seen them really play Lucio at all in any match. He said,
allegedly, I heal you kill.
Oh, is he the Lucio player? Oh, he's currently playing Reaper. Oh, put Sid's on Soldier. Sid's played well, because I feel like Lucio is maybe where this team is struggling. Because it means they can't play any form of rush comp. Because you can't play rush without a Lucio, because teams will just walk away from you. Teams will just walk away from you, poke you down, and then win eventually. Like, it becomes a risk, because rush comps only do rush comps with like Mei, Kree, Reaper, only do well when they can get onto the enemy. So we saw that. I Kill You Kill really struggled to actually close the distance on the Reaper. I mean, it pulled through in the end, but so many times he was being forced to have to TP far into the backline. His team can't quite catch up with him, and so he just dies before his team can actually get there. He is going to take the Soldier now. It's a bit more maneuverability with that sprint ability, because one thing I do find interesting is when Sombra hacks a Soldier, she essentially breaks his legs, because he then just has to walk around. He can't run.
Bob's showing Echo, so...
The Becco.
A good...
Struggling, LGBT 2-0. No, I think they haven't fully committed to these rush comps, which I think is probably the best decision if you're not going to be playing on Lucio. And on Ilios, it was a very close match. Ilios could have gone either way, definitely. Both rounds could have been WAT winning them, but LGBT ended up managing to clutch out both in the end. Ooh, very early kills.
Another big dynamite.
Scarlet is very low as well. Phoenix does get raised up. Oh, that's a nice pin from Rob. If they can trade Reinhardt here, that's... Again, both teams running this Moira Mercy, which provides a lot of healing output. And the damage boost is kind of huge. You're going to see which Coalescence is going to come up here first. It should be J-Sid's. In fact, their Churros is matching up pretty well. They're going to be coming up at very similar times here. Which team uses them first? Rob does find a nice pin on Panoxy, and then a nice 90-degree turn shatter. Both Coalescences come out, crossing beams. As both are on this Sigma. One trying to kill, one trying to heal up. So it's 4 people on the defense remain against, I believe it's currently 5. But now with Bob, I'm moving 6. But no, but Tenacious pops the Valkyrie when they were very low to try and get that instant heal, but then just goes down to Bob. I heal pops Tac Visor whilst getting shot by Bob? Question mark. Knocks in the potatoes. Yikes. Yikes, and on we maybe the carry potatoes charged from Moon, doesn't manage to find anything, does fall. Bob does find 2 at the end of this fight and manages to clear up, and that should be WAT with a very quick point A
Point
cap
A.
in about a minute and a half, which for this map is, it does people do often get held on first point. So Manila is gonna have, I hate saying that word. Manila is gonna have this gravitic flux up shortly. Actually, not sorry, not shortly. It's gonna have it now. Picks the Reinhardt. Oh, it's a huge pin onto Noxy. The gravitic flux is onto the Echo copy.
The shatter onto Lulu.
Rob not having a great time right now. No, onto Moon.
Onto Moon. My bad.
J-Sids does go down. Shatter from Moon doesn't find anybody. But the pin onto Trill and a nice block onto Rob's Shatter.
Found Trill.
This is a scrappy fight now, breaking down right now, but that does massively favour the defense. If the defense can just keep trading out 1-for-1 on these kills.
Another big charge from Wooloo there.
That's going to be Tenacious now popping this Valkyrie.
Finally falls to iHeal.
Oh, but iHeal does find 2, and that should be... Oh, okay, so iHeal does fall down to the Bob, yet again getting no value from his visor. But Red there investing the Bob, I think is a bit of a mistake. I don't think that was winnable. It does force out J-Sid's Coalescence. Not sure if that was entirely needed, but just better safe than sorry. Coalescence is an ult that you can get back very quickly. But I just want to highlight Noxy swapping onto the Ashe. Sorry, being on that Ashe does find 2 kills to just ensure that fight is won for the side of LGBT.
Yeah, but LGBT keeping the May. I heal you killed. Swapped over from the whatever he was playing before.
He was playing the Soldier.
Yes, that's what it was.
He got attacked by his and got nothing with it. Phoenix does win the 1v1 after trading headshots.
And Echo in behind.
But Rob goes down, that's huge! J-Sizz does find Rob. Bub in the back is hunting down Tenacious Expert, just desperately trying to get this kill. But he's now probably going to die here to a Moira if he's not careful. Bub on 1 HP does go down to J-Sizz on this Moira. Coalescence coming out from Trio as well as this healing orb. Doesn't quite manage to be enough heals to keep... And Phoenix yet again winning this 1v1 against Noxy with the help of his Moira. After that being said, Noxy does find the kill onto Trio just before that happens. And yet again, LGBTea are going to hold. So we're coming up to just under 3 minutes now for the side of WAT. What do you think they need to do to take this point? Bearing in mind the ult bank situation. They do have a massive advantage in terms of ults.
Fade out Coalescence, then just ult bank.
Just ult bomb Rob. So
yeah.
Rob is going around on this.
But,
oh, that's a nice wall to force them.
Wall.
They're now gonna have to wait. The Moira doesn't catch the same platform, unfortunately. Nice flank there from Rob, but the Bob does come out.
The Bob bump.
Noxy does go down, which is huge. The Shatter on. Oh, it's a huge Mabel to keep his Reinhardt alive. This is turning a bit chaotic here, but it looks like WAT are getting the kills they need with two Reinhardts. Bob not really managing, just saving this Shatter that he's built up. Shatter the Mercy, please! You had Shatter! There we go. Oh, that's huge! Moon loses his Shatter as he got
for
pinged.
the Shatter, but died.
I'm gonna try and get a nice angle of this fight. Nice pin onto the Wrecking Ball. As well as the sticky bombs. And it looks like WAT, if they can cap this with over a minute, they're risking no... Oh, it's a huge Shatter! That Shatter is actually so big because it prevents Moon from getting onto the point. And if Moon gets onto that point, there's potential that LGBT draw down the time bank to under a minute. So right now, LGBT have no way of winning this map. That extra 32 seconds is so big for the side of WAT. The sheep has started. That's the question. WAT do need to win this map. A draw is not good enough for them at this point in the series. They do need to win this map to give themselves a chance at the reverse sheep. I think if you're WAT here, you have to play for ults. You have a minute and a half. That should be enough time to just about build up the ults that you need to cap this point. Most likely, both of these teams are going to run Mercy Moira, which is exactly what we do see. We're going to see the Sigma Rhine for the defense and the Diva Rhine for the offense. Reverse sweep. Xenon, you're misspelling. Please correct that. We don't take any sweeps in here. We only take sheeps.
With the Torbjorn.
Reverse
And if
sweep's
Nox
not going to
doesn't pick
happen.
soon, Nox picks the Bastion, but will he even get the points on time? I mean, he will, but to set up in an advantageous position.
Wait, am I right? I'm thinking LGBT draw, they win the series. That is correct. Take a leaf out of
That is
Zen's book and
correct.
ult bomb. Yep, that's literally all you need to do. Just ult bomb on EU ping, lol. Any sheepers in chat? Any believers in the sheep? I believe Xenon is a believer in the sheep. The reverse sheep. Oh, okay. I've just noticed what LGBT are running. Bastion Torb. This definitely is an EU team. Or a partially EU team. You can see it in the play.
Oh, and
No, Jambo, he is right. He is right. If LGBT draw this, they win the series. We have 16 people live right now. It's huge. That's a big kill. So with a minute remaining, what ults are what even going to get close to? They don't have anything. The highest ult charge at 26%. Oh, that's
But the way
brutal for
Phoenix
them.
was landing those dynamites earlier, he might just get a Bob yet.
I think he does get a nice dynamite. He's going to give himself an extra 15% ult charge or so. Does take him up to 45 now, 50. They're really playing for Bob, I guess. But if this Bastion's alive, Bob is just going to melt it. Oh, Rob goes
Lulu
down!
does fall. Diva gets DMAX.
Oh, and it's looking like LGBT are going to full hold this. And if they full hold, they do win this series. EU coached them out. That honestly, you can see it. Yeah, they take the entire series if they get the door. The sheep is only has a chance if WAT win this game. And honestly, it's not looking like they have. They're going against a Coalescence and a Bastion ult. Bastion ult isn't that good, but they're going to have the Moira ult, the Mercy. Can anybody even touch for LGBT for the side of WAT? They don't
Rob
touch!
charges in, but was unable to touch him.
Oh no! So that's going to be LGBT with 2 full holds. Yes, that was in overtime. That was only a minute and a half, but... Okay, let's see this play the game from Phoenix. I believe this was a 5k, and then Rob stole the last kill. Oh, they just walk over the dynamite. They just don't do anything about it. 3 kills with the dynamite. Oh, it doesn't show the final kill, but he did get another kill.
Lobby.
Unlucky for WAT.
There's maps. And then the final map is Havana.
Havana Unana.
The worst map.
So WAT are saying no swaps defend and they are ready.
Oh wow.
All in one message.
Didn't
as well.
even load up my phone.
GG LGBT, says Jambo. At Mars, your team won, you happy yet? Sad way to win the series though. It is always sad to win the map win it with a draw. Put in J. Coley. No, they played J. Coley first map.
First 2 maps, wasn't it?
No, just first map.
Okay, my bad.
Oh wait, no, sorry, they did play him second map as well. They did. Sorry, that was my bad. It was. They played him
Max,
J.
why
Coley
you
first 2
lying?
maps. Sorry.
Okay. Headshots coming back in.
Headshot and Manila, J-Sid's and Noxy. We're going to see more of the J-Sid's legs, maybe. And I heal you kill and Tenacious Stick bird. So swap I heal and J-Sid's.
Alright. Headshot, Lucky, Zulu 2, Knock, I heal, Tenacious. Cool. Both teams ready. Final map, Savannah. Let's go. Matt, have you ever noticed that on the
Yes,
front of
it's
the
not
gun-
attached to the walls. Yes, I know. I was watching the stream when you first showcased it.
I point it out every time.
Every time,
Streaming.
yeah. I saw it yesterday. You typed it in the chat when Jason was doing it. You're like,
Yeah.
you know, the thing is... Yeah, I'm going to show people on the screen who haven't seen it yet. You got to do what you got to do. A win is a win, that's all you need. I mean, Anubis wouldn't know about winning, would I? Am I right? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Look, this is what we're talking about. It's not attached. Look. Blizzard stuff, lol.
Julie number 2, showing the Widow.
No, I love Anubis. Anubis is one of my favorite teams. Everybody...
Headshot dancing in the Roadhog.
Where is this? Where is this? Ah.
An LGBT song.
Oh, I just missed it. Damn. Is Ski really going to take that? Yes, he is. Ski's a good boy. He's going to take it. Oh, we're in a sign.
Oh, Jason's not
don't worry about it,
staying on the
Ski.
Widow for
Nothing.
even that quick pot shot.
Nothing happens.
Switching
Ski.
over to the Ashe immediately.
Let's not forget the first point on King's Row. The beginning of the end for WAT on King's Row was that pick from J-Sid's. Phoenix Red just standing still at the wrong moment as the spawn doors open, and J-Sid's does find that immediate headshot. Oh, Phoenix does go down to J-Sid's. And that's a huge kill. Does force out the res, and then Delirium and Trill both fall down after this. Let's see what Noxy is doing on this scumbag Farah. You can tell he's got an EU coach. Jambo, shush, stop baiting me out.
Oh, the charge onto Scarlet Witch from the headshot.
Let's take a look at Sid's. See what she's doing. Not too much right now. Just waiting for what to come back.
Phoenix Red does switch.
Oh, it's a nice boot from her. Ooh,
the Ashe, finding Jason early.
Goes down to a 2-shot, but Rob does fall here.
And
they don't touch. They don't touch. Unfortunate. I guess they
tried to touch last second, but was unable to.
I guess they expected Rob to stay alive a little bit longer. Let's see. Is Scarlet Witch going to do anything here? No, she's just going to die. That's unlucky. And so far, it seems like WAT just don't really have an answer to this Farah. The Farah from Noxy been very good all game. LGBTea almost, I hate to say this, but almost not missing Darkfall. Just because it's given Noxy so much more free space, so many more resources that used to go into Darkfall, it seems like, are now going into Noxy. And Noxy's thriving on the past 2 games. Has been playing very well on this Farah. Oh, will he manage to find Trill? Doesn't I don't think he realised how low Trill was then. He is burning now, but does has his pocket. And so what are getting some kills though?
Both falling. Tenacious hits the valve.
Phoenix does go down to Noxy, so it does get rezzed up.
Headshots just hanging out behind.
Can we get an instant reply, please? No, you're not getting a reply from anyone.
Still, you know, spinning around from time to time. Probably looking for the flank shatter.
Oh my gosh, do they know? I didn't realise.
They don't know.
Go on, do it. Do it. Your team's suffering all the while you don't do anything. Just go for it. Go for it. Now's the perfect opportunity. 3, 2, 1. Only ends up hitting the Zarya after all. And it does. He doesn't pin her. He misses the pin somehow. Oh no, 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 no. His team looking like they should still win the fight. And does hit that pin though onto Trill. I mean replay what's. Oh,
Delirium unable to get out. Going up the stairs.
Oh, Phoenix does find 2, and this all of a sudden has become very winnable for WAT. With Bob now contesting point, Phoenix is very low and does eventually fall.
Reinhardt
they weren't pushing point. Okay, they now do finally start pushing point again. Let's see what Manila is going to do with this grab here. Go on, solo grab Rob, do it. Go on, do it. You won't. Oh, Manila should go down here. Rob can hit the final kill. Final swing should do.
Grab comes in.
Grab comes in. They do waste the dragon somewhat though from Bub, as the Mercy was already dead by the time the dragon got there. Oh, but iHeal does find 2 kills. And this might be winnable for LGBTea if they can. iHeal finding 3 kills this fight. And it's now a 3v3. I just went through the door. There we go. But with Noxie falling... Oh, but iHeal finds 4 this fight! Touch the point! Touch the point, please! Okay,
Ulu
Rob is the one
drop
to
and
touch.
point in time.
Big
Comes
Shatter.
over to
Actually, no,
Shatter.
only does find the Zarya.
Return
Phoenix-
Shatter finds both tanks.
Phoenix does find 2, but so does Noxie. And this is very scrappy here, and it's looking like...
LGBT now without their main tank.
Oh, no! It's 9! Oh, my... I'm speechless.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. That's got to hurt if you're WAT. That was a fight you had won. That
I mean,
can't
that's the
be
definition of C9.
That
Winning the
can't
fight
be
for
good
Ulu.
for morale. That cannot be good for them. Just in terms of their attitude now. That was... Oh no.
Trill pops coalescence. iHeal uses lamp.
I hope
Lamp goes
they take
down.
that. I hope they take that anger out on LGBT and not each other, and they fight back and win this map. Big shatter
Phoenix
from
finding a
Rob.
couple of kills there.
Rob's had enough this game. He's taking control of it right now. If Rob can find this kill onto Manila, that'd be huge. Let's see what Rob's saying, right? Never mind, just as I go to him, as I'm traveling to Rob, he dies. Let's see what Noxie can do. Never mind, we're on more Mercy content. No one wants that. So the Reinhardt here, on the side of headshot, knows he has a completely uncontested shot. He does find 3, doesn't hit anybody with the hard strike.
Right as Ash did
As Bob comes out.
Oh.
Bob is doing quite a good job at contesting the point here. Scarlet finds... Noxie doesn't put the barrage... They don't put the barrage on the grab for some reason. Tactical payload control. I think WAT just really wanted to play point 3.
In the grab.
They really just wanted to play point 3, that's what it was. Skew, could you deal with this Pharah? Skew could deal with this Pharah on Lucio, but only on Lucio. The Skew-cio as it's known. Rob kind of disjointed there from his team. Not sure where Scarlet was. Was she coming off respawn potentially? So grab out from Scarlet now. They don't have. The dragon. The dragon does find 2. That's both supports. When? Oh, Jason was on Soldier the entire time, wasn't she? She does find Phoenix, but that should be enough kills. That should be enough kills. With both support ults, the grab and dragon invested from WAT, you'd think they have to win this fight. You see Rob now very careful to make sure to stand on the point. Red is doing so much work for WAT this game. They really are. They really, really are. Just as we say that though, Bob does take out the floor Pharah.
Shatter
onto just iHeal.
iHeal, but they were able to get the window out.
Rob charging in. Can he manage to get back? Does Scarlet have the bubble for him to get back? Rob does go kind of low, down to half HP.
He was out of position there. Noxie was bullying him with a far
Ooh,
rocket.
Scarlet goes down. Rob as well, low health. And I believe Trill died trying to save Rob. But they do take out the Mercy, which is kind of huge. It means the Pharah is now very killable. Push the point! Push the point! Reinhardt, where are you going? Ryan, where are you going? Walked all the way up there just to solo shatter Trill instead of just pushing point.
Both
Pharah nearly
now
gets
on
in there.
point. One Scarlet falls. It's a 3-on-1. Here comes the Tracer, unable to do
And so
much.
that's gonna be
Black Cup,
oh,
though,
just
too far
contest.
behind point to contest. Just missed the corner, but still firing lots of shots, putting pressure on.
And so that is going to be
but
LGBT
unable.
full capping in third point. In overtime. Full capping third point in overtime. My player of the game for WAT is Red, and LGBT has to be Noxie. Definitely. I can't complain about. I don't think it's. I don't think it's even close. On the side of LGBT, Noxie has been hard carrying this game. Let it be said, the players from LGBT have all been playing pretty well, but Noxie has just been doing so much work for them. It's just been crazy. And then on the side of WAT, Phoenix has been doing so much to just keep his team in the game. Can I fly through this door is the question. I can. Interesting.
What was the question?
Look at the stream. this door is fake.
Oh.
I think it's because the game doesn't know if because the game hasn't started, it doesn't know if it's like up or down.
Oh. So Jubilee number 2 starting on the leg.
Good on.
Nox on the Pharah that's been doing so well. Phoenix showing Ash, which makes sense. Bub doing some McCree, probably to try to shut Nox down a little bit better.
Says I just got here. The BM Zen though. Ooh. No Zen. Just Mercy Moira for both of these teams. Mercy Moira one tricks, both of these teams. Clearly, I'm kidding. Ugh. Who do we want to watch? Who do you want to watch, sir?
I don't know. I can watch whomever. I'm in the lobby.
Who do you think stream should watch though?
I don't know. Maybe Bub.
Let's go watch Bub.
Because you gotta think the McCree swap was to counter...
Help deal with Pharah, yeah. Just to take a bit of the pressure off Phoenix. Oh, Bub's looking like he's gonna swap. And Bub goes over to the Widow. Now we're definitely gonna watch Bub. No judgment here. Oh. Thank you. Does hit the fire twice. Doesn't manage to get the final kill.
Real close to their spawn. Playing on the gas bar.
And you love to see the spawn camp. Door. I'm stuck in spawn. I'm stuck in the spawn door. Get me out. There we go. Scuff screen right now.
Tries peeking out to do something.
It's because the doors have already been opened. You can phase through it now. I believe it so. I believe if I tried now, I'd hit the door. Shatter doesn't find anybody.
Through, finds no one. Oh, but Phoenix does get a kill onto Tenacious Red. Yep. But does die to a Shatter as I heal.
LGBTea are finally going to spawn. Go on, hold doors, you pussies. Do it. There we go. No, they're not holding doors. Don't back up. Don't back up.
Nox is holding door with a barrage.
Oh no, are they going to check their corners? Does Scarlet? Surely Scarlet has to know. Oh, Nox ends up having to skirt away. Flanking Visor now from Sids. Flanking Visor does find 2, as well as the Griffith Fox finding 2. But with that, what might finally break this spawn trap? There's only 3 members alive now for the side of LGBT. Sorry, 4 members alive for LGBT. And Nox has had to leave to go pick up his Mercy. So if WAT realised this, they realise it's only the tanks and the Moira. Just rush them now. As if they're being spawn camped. They actually are. Trill is forced to use this immortality field as the Nox does fall. Ooh, Phoenix does find
2 there.
2 there. That's pretty huge. We're on board with Phoenix now.
But it might be too little too late here.
I see what you did there.
But he is still getting some cart.
Does get shattered, and headshot. Kind of laying down the hammer there. And it's looking like LGBT not satisfied with that performance by themselves on both Sky and are going for this 3-0-1.
Here comes the Dragons from Phoenix, which not finding anybody. The team just went to either side of the street, and they're all.
They split quite well. Rob does find 2-man Shatter there onto Sis and Headshot. Doesn't manage to clean up any kills from it though. Bob does take down the Mercy, but Trill falls. But Noxy goes down as well. And so that might be WAT finally getting some progress. Some big progress. If Rob can stay alive here, which they do.
Just Manila, who does fall to Phoenix. But they can't leave the point.
So what? They cannot see 9 here. It's happened once already this map. Big Shatter!
Shatter comes
Actually,
through.
It only finds 1. You then... Headshot almost throws there. There's going to be a zoning dragon out. Sid's finally won with this, and that should be LGBT winning it. Oh no, it was looking so good for WAT. They found headshot early. And that's going to be LGBT winning this map. And with that, they're going to be winning the series 3-1 to 0. That being win to draw to loss. Against WAT. I have posted that in results.
Oh, you've already posted?
I've just posted it now, I just typed it out.
Sounds good.
LGBT would win the league if they spawn camped. Well, win the league besides us, obviously, Gambler. At least it would solve this issue. I honestly think it would. Easiest 1, 2, 3. Hack says A, indeed. LGBT have come such a long way. They really, really have. From how it started for them. They didn't have the best start of the season.
Okay.
That's the first draw. Oh, I just got Overwatch League tokens. Let's go.
Nice. Thank you for coming along and doing the game with me.
Yeah, sure. Send us in and turn on match chat. We'll see if we can get any leaks on stream.
Settings.
Lobby. Don't know if Max has noticed, but Headshot has stopped a lot of the charges. Picked up more consistency on his game. Definitely. Definitely not the same team Jabberwock faced. You guys beat them 3-1, I believe, didn't you? Or did they beat you? Hack. I believe you beat them like first week of the season, didn't you?
Match shot is live.
Perfect. Yeah, Jabberwock beat LGBT 3-1. Hack says we beat them, but they're in transition from some stuff. Lol, they definitely do. Yeah, he definitely has picked up more consistency in his game. Anyway, let's go match chat. See what we can hear. Hello. Who's in here? Who do we have? We've got Bob. We've got Manila. We've got I Heal You Kill.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Oh, there we
Sid,
go.
hello. How's it going? Any leaks? Any leaks for stream? Any
Good
leaks?
job, Julie number 2.
Oh, thanks.
We've got any leaks from stream? Any questions from stream that we want to ask anybody? You can see who's in here.
No, we're all in here.
No, I'm out. So stream.
What up, kid?
I've got the
You're
page
cheerleader.
open. I've got the page open so stream can see who they can ask questions to. Tell Sid she's the goat. Sid, you're the goat. Says Hack.
Oh my god. Stop being a simp, Hack.
Wow, that's just mean. She says stop being a simp. Wow, way to call out man like that.
She knows I love her.
Does
Is
she?
Nox in here? Nox is in here.
I'm here.
Really well played.
Yeah.
She's Nox. You want to stop like you? I was gonna say you can tell that you've got an EU coach.
Only 2 hours on her, by the way.
Just go. I mean, if if I look at my profile, I don't play Sombra apparently.
I rewatched the stream from last week, and you said I was a one-trick Farah. And then you watched like my hours of.
And then you went to his top.
So all I'm saying is I have 2,000 hours on this game and only 20 on Sombra. That's like 1% of my time.
Oh jeez.
It's literally 1% of my time on this game.
Well, she's your
bad.
clone.
Or
Yeah,
I
but
one and a,
Nox, that just
I have
showed that we were
1.5%
last season by not playing you on Farah.
1.5% of my time in this
even
game. Noxy
one of our
MVP.
coaches in BD said I was probably the best Farah we had on BD, but
I'm sorry. Hacking chat says I'm the biggest Jason simp. I would change my talent name, and that was in all caps.
You won't.
I'll admit I was
My
wrong.
#1
I was
fan
wrong
right
on
there.
JDPS. Tell Nox's flying days will be over in 2 weeks, says Skew. Skew, those are fighting words. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Those are
I like
that's fighting talk.
Skew. You
Thomas
could play
is apparently
NAP.
Smicka.
Yeah, Thomas is Smicker. I've been added saying Noxy MVP
Oh.
though. Noxy do be doing that.
Oh my god, dude, Dirty's
yeah.
so toxic.
I'm going to dip. Well played.
Bye, Sewer.
yeah.
Thanks for hosting.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
hosting,
everyone
man.
say thanks to Sue.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I want to stream that game. I might see
I'm
if
gonna go
might
eat
watch that game.
barbecue and swim, so GG's everybody, thanks for streaming, Matt.
Of course, the VOD will be up on my channel. There should be enough links to it somewhere.
So is that it? We're done?
Yes, I believe so. Noxy, you're the owner
Oh,
of
yeah.
the game. If you
Well,
want.
you all have a good rest of your day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Sunday, by the way. Not
Sunday, by the way.
Monday, by the way.
Monday.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Monday.
yeah.
Technically Monday, by the way.
Monday, my bad.
Monday, by the way.
Alright.
Anyway, with that,
Wednesday, my
I'm
dude.
going to be stopping the stream now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I believe at one point we got back up to 16 viewers. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in, and